Hello, PBA, LBC League Bowlers. Once again, I'm Neil Stremmel, your Director of Rules and Equipment, and today I am joined by PBA member Marshall Kent, World Champion Marshall Kent. Marshall, we went out and about in the world when you were on Team USA. I watched you bowl all around the world, and you were part of Team USA for quite some time. Tell me a favorite Team USA memory that you have.
So I'd have to say there's a couple of them, to be honest. I think the World Youth Championships in 2012 was very memorable because I feel like the group of bowlers we had there was, we meshed together very well, hung out together all the time, and we ended up, winning the gold medals. And I happened to medal in every event that week, so it was a good week for me. And then another one is World Championships 2017. Because we got to bowl with Chris and Tommy, two guys that a lot of us bowling on the team looked up to for many years. So we got to share a gold medal memory with them. So that was pretty cool.
Yes, great tournaments, a lot of great memories. I enjoyed going to those as well. Multiple time world champion, very impressive. Glad to be here with you. So we had PBA patterns that you have to bowl on. There were world patterns that you used, that we used at World Bowling, and the league bowlers have to deal with the house shot. So if we're talking about different patterns, there's obviously you need to figure out a way to attack those patterns. Can you tell me a little bit about your thought process or how you go about that when you're attacking lanes?
Yeah, so I don't usually approach trying to find my starting point, kind of like most league bowlers, where they have, I'd say most league bowlers have their favorite spot they like to start on, their favorite target that they start at, and then make small adjustments from there. Because we bowl in a variety of different patterns, we have to find a different way other than our favorite spot, because that's not always going to work.
Yeah.
So I always like to take a really strong ball and start as far right as possible, and then progressively work my way to the left to find my friction spot to the right, which is going to be my miss room. And if I keep moving left and find some hold, theoretically, if I have friction, I should have some hold. So I find kind of the sweet spot from there. And then from that point, I'll fine tune what ball I'm going to throw based on what I'm seeing out of ball reaction.
So it gives you the most margin for error, which I think on any pattern, that's what anybody should be looking for, the most margin for error.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's all we're looking for. I think the people that can miss the best end up winning.
Yeah, miss the most and still hit the pocket and hopefully carry.
Yep.
All right, so you got a couple of balls here that you got two different covers and two different drilling patterns. Yeah. If you were going to take those balls out on the lanes to figure out the patterns, let's see how you go about doing that.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. No problem. Let's do it.
So to start off, right here I have an Innovator Solid. It's a solid cover, asymmetric core, pretty strong ball that I'm going to use pretty early on in the block to try to get dialed in and hopefully get me a couple games with some predictable ball motion to help me get a good start out of a block. It's got a chance. Oh.
All right.
All right.
So you're at a spot where you're in a good spot, and at some point you're going to want to switch balls.
Yeah.
So what do you look for? What do you see out there when you're like, all right, now's the time? I mean, maybe hopefully you're still striking, and you see like I'm going to stop striking, but tell me your
that last shot was actually a pretty good example because you can see how the 6 kind of was a little weak going around the 10 and just barely knocked it out. That means ball's just burning up too early, using too much energy too quick. So now I need to go to a ball that has a little cleaner motion through the front and a little more angle down lane to be able to snap that 10 out a little quicker.
All right, why don't you grab that and show them that, and we'll watch.
Okay. So here I have the Black Widow Hybrid 2.0, a little cleaner cover so it gets through the front part of the lane easier, which means it's going to retain some energy and be able to have a little quicker motion down lane, which hopefully will snap out that 10 a little faster and I don't have to worry about it as much.
All right, so you made that move, and that was a little bit lighter, mixed it up, so you can probably stay there for a while.
Yeah, I think I'm ahead of the move, so I don't have to really worry about moving my feet anytime soon, so I can camp there for a little bit and hopefully take advantage of a good look.
All right, excellent move, good time to move. I hope the league bowlers out there saw, you start to see a transition, you need to make the move, and have a plan ahead of time. I hope you guys learned something from that. Thank you, Marshall.
Thank you.
I hope you continue to support our sport. Thank you.